and welcome Destiny Christian Church to Destiny Devos. And today I want to tell you a little story that I came across based on the scripture that Jesus spoke of when he says, "Come to me, all you who are heavy laden, and I'll give you rest." And I simply want to talk for a few minutes about the idea that only Jesus can carry you, or Jesus carries you. And often we are so sure of ourselves, and we assume that we're the only ones who can get it done, what we have to do. And yet we have Jesus, who carries us, right? So the story is happened to a little girl who was crippled, and she was probably 6 years old, and her dad came home with a package, and her name was Mimi. And he had a big package, and her dad's name was Henry Morehouse, and he was an evangelist. And so he walks through the door with a big package, and he sees his little girl, kisses her on the forehead and says, "Where's your mother?" And she says, "Well, she's upstairs." And she goes, "What's that, Daddy?" And he says, "It's a big package for your mom." He goes, "Well, let me carry it to her." And he kind of looks at her askew and says, "Honey, you can't walk. You can't take this package." She goes, "I know what to do, Daddy." She says, "Put the package on me, let me carry it, and then you carry me." And then all of a sudden, an idea hit this man's mind. This Henry Morehouse, that he had been struggling in his own life, that with stressful situations, and he was carrying these burdens that we call them unauthorized burdens that we were never meant to carry. And through his daughter, God spoke to him. And God says, "I want you to put my yoke upon you and give me your burden." And so he scooped up his daughter in his hands with the package in her hand and took her up to Mom. But do you see how awesome an illustration that is? That it is God who carries us, especially when we can't carry that thing that we're carrying. And he's the one who takes us in his arms and says, I'm going to do this. I'm going to take care of you. And so hence we have the scripture here, the words of Jesus. "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light." And this scripture is beautiful, and it's so encouraging to me because so often I feel like I have to do things on my own when God is saying, "Look, give me your burden and I'll take care of it." So I want to encourage you with this simple thought today, just to, midweek Devo, just to be blessed that if you're carrying something God never meant for you to carry, let him carry it for you. And you carry it in your hands, but he carries you. That's the whole point. So make sure you check out the church website and our Facebook and YouTube channels, because we have great stuff on there for a lot of content we've done the past couple of years. There's plenty to watch and plenty to look at. So till next time, thanks so much for being with us, and God bless you.